here to share my 2019 financial goals. So by the way, happy New Year's. It is now like the third day into New Year, so I'm super excited to be bringing in the new year and just getting everything just like going and having a fresh start and a fresh motivation, and just, you know, everything just seems like it's possible just because it's the new year and I want to keep that motivation going. So I decided to make about 3 to 4 financial goals that I want to accomplish, and I'm gonna share them with you right now. Now, sorry if I sound a little under the weather. I'm still getting over a cold or a flu or a sinus infection. I have no idea what went on all through the last week of December and now the beginning week of January. I've been sick through all my shutdown. Not the way I wanted to spend my year, but nonetheless, I am here and I'm going to share with you my 2019 financial. Now, the number one that I think this is just like what I just want to do overall in 2019 is put $10,000 towards my debt. That's a big number. It's a big number for me just because last year alone, in 1 year, I was able to pay off $6,200 towards debt, and this year I'm trying to go above and beyond that and actually have an additional $4,000 thrown at my debt. So this year I want to accomplish paying $10,000 towards my debt, and I feel like with this year it is possible. I'm like raises are coming up and a possible bonus is in the horizon, if you know what I mean. And I feel like with that I can accomplish at least $1 to $2,000 extra, which just makes me have to put in a little bit more work to find another couple $100 lying around to throw at it. And the more I go through the year, the more I pay off debt, the more and more money I get towards my snowball, and the more and more I can throw at my debt. So that is one of the biggest 2019 financial goals that I have, is to throw $10,000 towards my debt, which means no, I don't think I'm planning to pay off all my debt in 2019. I think that will happen in 2020, which I'm perfectly fine. Or if it does happen this year, then even better. But my goal is to throw $10,000 at my debt this year. Now, my second goal, in order for me to accomplish this, is that I'm going to try to revisit how I'm doing my budget, how I'm doing my snowball debt payments. So I had a lot of comments and a lot of suggestions also through Instagram is visit the avalanche method. So if you're a Dave Ramsey follower, you do the 7 baby steps. You know that one of the baby steps to get out of debt is baby step number 2, and that's to use a snowball. So what that means is that you pay all your minimum debts, and then whatever additional money you have, you throw it at your smallest one, which is what I'm doing. But everyone that has started to talk about interest accumulation and interest that makes your debt get bigger and bigger, and you don't really see a change in numbers just because the interest is so high that it accumulates more and it adds more to your debt than lessen it. Everyone keeps talking about the avalanche method. So what the avalanche method is that it creates, you know, a list of all your debts with the highest interest to the top and then the lowest to the bottom. And what you do is you concentrate all your extra money, after paying all your minimums of course, and you throw all your extra money to the highest interest balance, which by the way helps if the interest in all of your cards, your student loans or personal loans, it's just killing you. It's just like weighing you down so bad that, you know what, you need to get rid of those interest cards first, or loans or student loans, whatever it is. And that's what the avalanche method does. And hopefully in a different video I will be showing you the calculator that I would be using to calculate when exactly which method will work for me and which one will have the fastest payoff debt date. So I'm gonna have to go and revisit that. So instead of maybe the debt snowball, I might just switch over to the avalanche method. So that is a 2019 goal that I want to accomplish, is just get all of my debt together, get all the interest together, because I have I have calculated the interest that I paid last year on just the open cards that I have right now, and that was $3,300, and that's a lot of money that could be going towards debt instead of just interest. So that is just something I want to revisit and rethink and redo in my budgets. Just thinking, do I want to stick with the debt snowball, or do I just want to go ahead and swap over to the avalanche method, just because it's something that might help me out in my debt-free journey. And I know a lot of you guys have suggested it, so it's something that I am willing to, you know, look out and research for it and see if it'll work for my debt journey. It doesn't work for everybody, so just keep that in mind. So if you want to like research with the avalanche method, go ahead, and then hopefully in a new video I will have like how all the calculations are done, and it'll compare the debt snowball towards just the avalanche method together, and it'll show you which one has the fastest payoff date. So that's all I want to do, get out of debt faster, and if one method it does it faster than the other one, then that's what I want to do. All right, goal number 3 is I want to invest more in my side hustles. So I have 3 at the moment, and the first one and the main one is YouTube. If you guys don't know, YouTube does pay me. I just don't share that anymore because I put out a video and had so many comments saying, oh, you're gonna get disabled. It's not true, you don't get disabled, but you do have to be like careful with what you put out there, and we're just not gonna go there anymore. And so I do get paid by YouTube, and then I also have Amazon Flex, which is sometimes hard to do because the hours that they offer is when I'm actually working at my full-time job, which I can't really do and give up for that. And then the third one is Poshmark. So I do have a closet. I will see if I link it down below. Right now I don't have any items because I've sold, you know, I've only sold like a couple of things, but I am planning to, you know, take photos of everything that I want to sell and get rid of, since, you know, new year means new decluttering, new freedom, new everything. So that's something I want to do, but mainly I want to concentrate on YouTube. So with YouTube, the more audience you gain, the more followers you gain, and the more views you get, the more you get paid. So what I'm trying to do is have more investment in my channel so I can grow, but also it'll help me pay off debt. So if you ever want to, please subscribe, always like the video, comment on my videos, and if you can, and you're so gracious, share my video with everyone that you know or on your social media, so, you know, I can always get suggested to someone, or, you know, someone can find me that probably might need, you know, some budgeting advice, if anything. But yeah, I really want to concentrate on YouTube, because if you put out quality content and content that people want to watch, you grow as a community, and it's something that, you know, will benefit me as a person, because not only will I get paid, but it'll also go towards my debt payment. And not only that, I want to show you guys and record what I do with that money. So once I get paid, I would just like do a video and be like, here's me paying off one of the credit cards or whatever balance with the YouTube money. So that's essentially what I want to do. I want to focus on those side hustles, but mainly YouTube. So thank you guys so much for watching me. I really appreciate it, especially the ones that have been here from like day one. Oh my god, everyone who comments. I know people who comment every single time. I see you. I appreciate you guys. I know your little icons, I know your little like usernames. Trust me, I see you. Sometimes I don't have the time to reply, but I see you guys, and it always makes me so happy. And I'm always thinking like, you know, that person hasn't commented in a while, I wonder what's going on. But I do notice you guys, and I love you guys so much. And I think right now I'm at 2,400 subscribers, so hopefully by the end of this year, if I can, let's see if I can make it to 5,000 subscribers as a financial goal to like keep my channel growing and helping me get out of debt as well. Now I have more on my phone. Oh, here's another one that I really want to accomplish. So it is creating a new sinking fund for a new used car. Not a new car, a new used car. A new car to me, but not such a new car. So if you guys don't know, I have, you know, those Dave Ramsey cars, the ones that, you know, get you from point A to point B. But let's just say they're not the most pretty to look at. I mean, mine is alright. Mine is a 2008 Honda Civic. But he has reached 200,000 miles. He's on his last leg. He's literally dragging across the highway just because some of the parts are on the floor that I gotta like cut off or like tape back on, you know, that kind of car. And creating a new sinking fund will totally help me in the future, just in case he goes, and in the inevitable, you know, future, I will have to finance a car. Now, Dave Ramsey says, you know, don't lease a car. I'm not leasing a car, but I will stick to a car that's within my income range. So I'm gonna get like an $8,000 to $10,000 car. Nothing insane, but I do want to start a sinking fund if and when that situation ever comes up. So just because I drive a lot of miles, I'm on the highway half of the time, and honestly I need an economic car, so you know, and something that's within my budget range. So that's something that I want to accomplish, a sinking fund towards a new used car that it's gonna happen regardless. It's something you do in your life. You buy a home, you buy a condo, you buy an apartment, whatever. You do the same with a car. You buy transportation. No matter what way you see it, cash or finance, you still have to go through these things. And I just want to start a sinking fund for it. So instead of having 6 sinking funds this year, I'm gonna have 7. I'm gonna have 7 sinking funds. But the thing is, with my car, I think I'm gonna, with the new car, I'm gonna be doing $20 to $40 towards that category alone, because if this year my car goes goodbye, I'm gonna miss it. But I'm gonna have to get one like ASAP, because I just work way too far to just be able to, like, you know, do the bus or the train, because there's no bus or train stop near my job. Like, we're like industrial. So yeah, that's something else. And then last but not least, this is something that I've seen all around the Instagram community, is I have to change. And I kid you not, I have to change. And this is not so much financial like goals, but this is more of a, you know, sprucing up your budget and your mentality and just your vision, is create a new vision board for all my debt. So basically, I want to create like a new chart where I can see physically, you know, a new chart where I'm going to be like, here's my $10,000 goal. I'm going to fill it in. So as you guys know, I do have my debt tracker. And if you don't, I'll link it up in the cards. And I love that one. So I'm not trying to like redo that one. I'm trying to make new ones and just spruce up my budgeting ways, so I can just feel re-motivated or re-energized, or like just be happy to see what I've accomplished so far. So that's all I want to do. I just want to renew little things here and there so I can visually see and be happy about my progress and everything. Trust me, when I was doing my 2019 like debt number video, I'll link it somewhere around here, I was literally like so like sad that I didn't pay like these massive amounts of money that I kept seeing. But with your comments and, you know, your support, I'm just like, wow, you know what, no, that is a real number that like some people, that's hard to come and do. Like me, that was hard for me to do. That's a lot of money for me. And I'm like, it's a realistic number. I'm like, I have an average job, I have like an average lifestyle, and that is an average realistic debt payoff number. And that just made me so much happy to see those comments. And I was just like, oh my god, no, why am I just putting myself down? Like, that is an amazing number to accomplish. And if you accomplish any debt payoff, congratulations, because any debt payoff amount is better than 0 and being stuck in the same hole just thinking about it and being embarrassed about your number. One thing I gotta say is, don't be embarrassed about your number. The more you talk about it, the more you analyze it, the more you fit a plan to it, the more you're comfortable talking about it. And then when someone comes and tells you like, oh, oh my god, that's an anxiety number, how can you do that to yourself, what's wrong with it, you're gonna know that, so I'm getting through it, I'm paying it off, and it's not going to be here forever. Those are the 3 things that people need to understand. You can comment all these nasty negative things, which by the way, I do get, but I've been doing this for an entire year, and trust me, I've learned that, you know what, I'm not embarrassed by my number. I created it, first of all, and second of all, I'm getting rid of it. So please tell me, what is it that I'm doing wrong, because I'm not embarrassed by that number. Every time I get comments, I'm embarrassed by my number. Don't be. Talk about it, analyze it, break it down, make a plan, talk about it, And then sooner or later you're gonna find out, hey, this is not something to be embarrassed. Everyone has this. The point is that you're feeling weird is something good, because you're trying to fight through it and you're trying to get rid of it. So just some motivational speaking. So these are my 2019 goals that I want to accomplish, and I just want to let you guys know you can do this. You don't have to start today, you don't have to start tomorrow, you could have been started already. But the point is, if you're drowning in debt, or you're having some debt and it's causing you like financial issues, it's causing you stress, just start on it. Write it down. Figure out how much you can put towards it. If you're just staying afloat, then just learn discipline. That's the biggest word, discipline. Because 2019, we're coming for this debt, and we're gonna get rid of it. If it's not all of it, the majority of it, and it's gonna be a great year. Trust me, you guys, I'm here to stay motivated with you guys, and I'm gonna try to put more content for you guys so you can stay motivated with me. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.